Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the professor with Day Trading for Success. I'm here with 17 people this morning. This is not our normal group, but they're connected or affiliated in some way with people of the $1 Million Margin Club. Some of my group of 8 people are here as well that I trade with consistently. So our station here today is basically a educational channel that teaches with entertainment. So we'll be having some live trading demonstrations here. So make sure you read this disclaimer. I am not a licensed financial advisor, and I don't want you to follow any of these strategies without the advice of someone you trust. And you should trade in a simulator and make sure you get green and you feel comfortable trading. So this morning we're going to be trading. Actually, guys, let's get it up to. We agreed on 1,500, right? So we're going to be trading. I did a little pre-market trade there. We're going to be doing 1,500 shares today. And I've been marking. I just recently remarked this pre-market low. It was up here a little bit higher. So we were going around, jumping around different stocks and trying to have one prepared for the open strategy this morning. And we had about, we had like 7 stocks we were looking at. And we just came back to this one because it broke the pre-market low like just a couple of minutes ago. I just marked this a couple of minutes ago, but it broke the pre-market low, like 5 minutes ago. Here it is now. And usually, and it's where is it to the ATR? Here's our ATR right down here. So the way the open strategy is, when you break the pre-market low, you go in. But theoretically, that's after the market opens. So if you break the pre-market high, break the pre-market low, that's when you go in on the open strategy. All right, that's and then basically you rate the stock. You get the stock by looking at the Trading Journal logbook, which you have a link here, or you can just watch the video about how we rate the stocks. This stock went way up in the ratings when it already breaks it. It's Moderna. We know it has a history of big moves. And it's been kind of going up for a while, and then suddenly it does this, so it might be in line for a big retracement. So how do we mark these things out? Now, there's 3 strategies we teach here: the open strategy, the RV strategy, and the escalator strategy, and we'll be teaching more strategies. And we basically look at for the RV strategy, we look at the close of the day before, which the close on this was $80.32. Actually, no, I think we go from this one because the market hasn't opened yet. So $82 is the day before. And then you look at the ATR and you subtract it, you divide it by 2, and then you subtract half of it to get the ATR low, and you add the other half to get the ATR high, which is up here. That creates our range in the RV strategy, but we do rely on that for anything we trade. The other thing we do is we do multiple Fibonacci's. So we do a Fibonacci on a 5-minute 10-day, low to high, left to right, always when you mark a Fibonacci. And that gets us some support and resistance levels within the ATR range, right? It's a range-bound strategy if you're doing the RV, or the escalators just outside of it. Then we have another 5-minute 2-day down here all set up to do it again. So we got more pivot points, support and resistance lines within the channel. And that's why you see this jumbled up mess. We have the perfect 1-minute layout here. It has the scalping indicator. By the way, this layout, I'm going to make this available today. Again, this perfect 1-minute layout, as well as the scalping indicator, is on episode 82 or 83, is all the custom indicators. If you want them, you just highlight them under the information or show more down there. Go to your setup, bring them over, push Control V. You can get them all for free. So this is a must get if you don't already have it from our channel. I know a lot of people are copying it on different platforms. What is on the perfect and so we're going to start trading right around the open, because we are trading the open strategy this morning, if I didn't say that. Originally, again, we were going to do the RV, so I don't really have a helper with me yet this morning, but hopefully she'll come in at some point if we need it. And let's see. Oh, the other way the other blue lines you see here are the 4 hours, which this is a 4-hour chart. So in between the ATR, I will mark their highs and lows or pivots if they're not picked up. Did that one get picked up? That one didn't even get picked up. Let me put that there. I just happened to see that there. I don't like not seeing that picked up. This one got picked up by the fib, right? Yeah, that's right on the fib. Is that right on? That's right between the fibs. Let's get that marked. Anyway, these are marked on this. Why would I mark these? Why do they all look all such a mess? Well, this is where the stock has turned around. These are pivot points where it came up and it ran out of air and had a nosebleed and turned around, or it just was a straight up reversal for another reason, or a tweezer move. But, you know, these could happen again. So I like to mark them, and they often do happen again. But then when you're trading them, they're not a lot of, you know, I trade on a 1 minute chart, although we're way down here, but I trade on a 1 minute chart. So when you're getting into trading, it's not that big a deal here. So, now, I'm calling the ball for everybody here, but that they all take their own trades. Everybody's responsible for their own trades. Just making sure we're set up here, guys. We have about 2 minutes. There's also a 1 hour chart I have down here that sometimes I will mark pivots if it seems like I need more. I definitely don't need more lines on the 1 hour to make it even a little tighter. And sometimes I'll go down to 15 minute and 5 minute. You know, actually, this is the 15. Yeah, this is the 15 right here. Sometimes I'll mark those. Sometimes I'll even go down to 5 minutes, which is when the RV strategy first started. We did a lot of 5 minutes in Fibonacci's because they end up being the same as the 4 hour lines. But the more recent days sometimes have are better pivot points. So you're going to see me start trading soon after the open. I usually don't go in the first 2 or 3 minutes. I wait for all the orders to shake out and see a clear, defined direction. Or if I'm reading something that changes my mind, I might go in sooner. And that's how we're going to trade the open strategy today. These guys do their own thing. I think everybody is very short biased right now. So the question is where there'll be a bit of a retracement on the first couple of candles that maybe we can get in a short near the new pre-market. See, now we have a pre-market low here. So oops, I'm running out of time. Let's keep it consistent, guys. All right, still have 27 seconds, 37 seconds. All right, so there's our newest low, right around $80.70, unless you want to go by the wick, which is 80.63. Now, I don't know if this is just showing you a market thing now. This is you have to look at level 2 to see where we're really at, and it's not going to reconcile very well on the open. So it takes a few minutes for this Thinkorswim to catch up, depending on, you know, how much the volume is. You're going to see this volume go out of control. Look how low the volume is right now. It's like you're about to see that volume go out of control. This is in 5 minute volume here, what happened. So there we go. So see, it was interesting how it went up first. And then, so we're expecting somewhat of a retracement. Yeah, look at that. From 100 and something to 17,000. This is like craziness. So let me just see how this is reconciling. It is not. It's a little bit. Oh, okay. A bunch of you are already in. No, I'm not going to go in yet. Wow. Okay. I am going to get talked into it soon, though. Is it going to break that fib, too? So this is where the market maker is going to really give me. So you got to be careful what you're looking at there. Is that going to retrace at all, or is that just going to go? Wow, it was over 80 for a split second. It doesn't look like. What did I get it at? 92. Okay, so I went in. Yeah, you're all in. I figured you'd all be in by now. I'm usually a little bit more conservative than these guys at the open. Okay, let's get everything geared up here now that we're in position. Keep an eye here. Get that scalpers indicator. Isn't going to do me much good yet, but it should help in a few minutes. Wow, even the 15 minutes is going to fall off the chart here. Oops, I wasn't looking at that for a second. I went red. Yeah, this is really moving, guys. Everybody's happy. I know somebody said they wanted a car payment today. I mean, a car down payment today. That might be a bit much. My goal is 5 a day. Let's see how we do. You can't count on anything. But I'm going to try to help all I can here. So, look at it go. That is a good strong arm move already. If you could take your profits and go home happy right now, guys, if you wanted. So look for the ATR for serious support. So be careful here. That's at 78 for the $78.50, $78.50. You might want to think about taking some profits and waiting and coming back in if you were, depending on your financial position, you might want to buy out at $78.50 if it hits that. Let's see, or if it starts to bounce off it and goes back up with a strong move. It's right there, $78.62, $78.50, 41. Wow, it broke it. It was a hard break there of 9 cents. 55 again. Let's see what happens. The ATRs are seriously respected, so you've got to be careful here. See that get back up to anywhere near 79. I would suggest taking some profits, but no, it's still going. Now it's got a long way. It's got to break back up through a 4-hour, then the ATR. It's back up to the 50 cent. Right there. 32 now, 29, 20. Wow, that was a big jump up. I'm down. Now the $78 even. Nice. Everybody's over 2K up there, so that's good. Everybody is trading the same share size. Now, I know I was going to be telling the $1 Million Margin Club I'm working on calling out patterns so they can see how important they are, but what we would call this is a drop the knife pattern. Straight down. This is a straight down. Not much pattern here. So it's a trend right now. It's a downward trend. I always like to look at it when a stock goes up and it breaks through support and resistance lines. It's kind of like a jet pulling G-forces. It's like, sooner or later your body can't handle an elephant on top of your skull, so you just pass out and then it starts to fall off and go back down again. And then when I see a thing going down, I feel like you're a deep sea diver and there's too much pressure and sooner or later you're going to just, and float back to the surface. So I like to think about the candlesticks as being alive in my mind because it helps me remember, and it's sort of like a feeling. I like to. I know it sounds a little odd, but what that is based on is a real thing, and I'll tell you what it's based on: the feeling of the way a trade's going to go. If you thought about a feeling of the way a trade's going to go, why do you have those feelings, right or wrong, whatever? Why do you have those feelings? Well, it's based on intuition by a bunch of stuff that you can't articulate in your brain that you're seeing. It's not just nonsense. You're seeing something that's making you go, I got a feeling this is going to go this way. I got a feeling it's done. I got a feeling it's going to take off. And you're seeing something you can't quite translate. So I say trust those feelings. Unless, of course, your feelings are always wrong. And then don't trust your feelings. But I hope you get what I'm saying. So I've taken that over the years a little bit further. We're trying to make the when you're scalping, it's alive. It's like, a lot of people, other traders, it's like you get a really cold room that's dark, and you sit down like you're in the cockpit of a jet fighter, and it's like, this is your place, baby. This is it. There's nothing cooler than that. Okay, so watch out down here. So what is going on right here? So the sellers were high there, so I don't know. It doesn't say stop yet. You know how I am. I like to reverse. It's slowing down, so I'm looking for to flip around for me. Not yet. Not yet. There it goes. Wow, this is a very strong move. So there's one fib. You guys, everybody's still short, right? I didn't talk you out of. Okay, good. So it bounced off the fib. Is it going down there again? Okay, I'm going to reverse right there. Nope. Don't reverse, guys. Look at it, still going. Wow. It took a chance. Okay, now it is retracing a little, so be careful. It could be a big retracement, or it could be a little tiny retracement. $77. It broke through on the ask, so it's going up. I saw these sellers drop. Now the buyers are coming up on this. This is when you start looking at the scalpers indicator. So you got 77.25, 77.50. You've got these 4 hours here, pivot points. It's got to break through them. That's a ceiling. It's got to smash through the ceiling. Yeah, it's already turning around. Wow. I wish I would have caught that quick scalp there. Okay, that could have been it. That could have been the move, and I'm on the wrong side of that move right now. So my max loss is $750 per trade. I'm holding for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna take a hit. I'm taking a hit and shorting. Yep, I'm gonna short. Ouch. I'm reversing again. I call two bad trades there, guys. Try to get some of this back. Yeah, I thought it was a little retracement, and it was done. And I'm going to reverse again. So I'm short 77. Charlie hasn't come in yet. 77.23. I'll try to call it out more. Yeah, man. Okay, so I had a series of bad calls here, which really the first one was a no-brainer because it was straight down. So I'm feeling annoyed with myself. So it seems like it's done its downward move, and we're in a consolidation pattern a little bit here. So I'm relying on these channels to an extent. And Been quite a bit of slippage here too, which has been annoying. I'm going to reverse. Oh, did you see that slip? I was over 5K. Of course, this has already got me down 200, so wow. Painful. I'm going to take a lesser loss and try to short again here. I'm feeling that it is going to go down. There's my feeling. See if I get a chance to get a lesser loss. Nope, it's not letting. It's pounding me here. I'm going to short there. Can you say ouchie? 76, 86, short. I just can't call him right. I can't call him right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm not calling these channels right here. So I'm looking for it to hit the bottom down. I'm looking for it down here. At least 20 cents down for me. Get back down where these guys were going. That's what I was going for there. 76.65-ish area. Wow, it's just not doing it, huh? I should be like 6,500 right now, so I'm annoyed. Okay. Okay, that's bad news. That is a hammer right there. Okay, so that's a hammer signifying a reversal. So I was on the wrong side of that, so I turned around quick on that one, and unfortunately I took a hit before that happened. So wow. Yeah, I really thought that was going to reverse right there, so I'm just going to take a breath here and see what I'm doing wrong for a minute. You guys are doing good, okay? See, one of you still over 5. Yeah, I'm not going to react to this. I'm just going to let it go. Oh, that's my max loss. I just hit my max loss. So this is not going well for me right now, guys. Is it going to turn around at the fib? Or am I hit my max loss. I haven't sold at my max loss. I'm not going to reverse anymore. I'm just going to get out here if it doesn't turn around real quick. I'm itching. I'm itching over the button. It's like I broke my rule. I looked at my cushion and I was like, This is the danger. Yeah, that hammer didn't work. Yeah, a little bit of a move. But by the time I saw it, it was like the move was almost over. It's coming back up. Right. Actually, that was an inverted hammer. This is a hammer. Sorry. That was an inverted hammer. This is actually a stronger looking hammer here to take me up. So that's good. I was calling out the wrong. Better call out the right pattern for you guys. So yes, some of you are saying you should have sold at your max loss, and you're right. I would have just got right back in it and been about in the same position I'm in now, which is what I was thinking to myself, that if I sold out, I was going to buy long. I wasn't going to short. I wasn't going to reverse. I was just going to rebuy long one more time. So I was weighing that in my head as I hit 900 or 1,000 down, whatever it was, going like, well, you're just going to get right back in. So what's the difference? What's the difference? Had I thought I was going to go short, the opposite, then I would have been more stringent about the rule there. So yeah, that this stuff right in here, it was really hard to read. Really, really hard to read. I'm going to take that, though. I got back some of that. Let's see if that's just going to keep going up. All right, we can still make that car payment. We still got time. Car down payment, I'm sorry. We got time. Let's not panic. Everybody's very green. Look at how the volume dropped off here. So the volume dropped off with the buyers. That means that going short is technically the way you want to be right now. I'm going to reverse there at the bottom of that channel and see if that's the new channel, or is it going to go down all the way down? That's 77.10 long. 77.10 long. Reversing again. Reversing again. That was a good little pickup. I'm 77.40 long. Reversing. 77.41 short now. Doing some quick plays here. The slippage wasn't too bad because the volume went way down. And I was noticing that I could take these little scalps. So I'm riding here, this little channel from here to here, like $77.50, $77.50 down to the 77. That's what I'm looking for as a riding. Now look at what the market maker is willing to give you in a situation like this. Don't look at the level 2. Look at the market maker. As close as we can get, if you're shorting, as close as we can get to $77, with 77.05, 6, 7, 8, maybe even 77.10, and then reverse to go long again. Yeah, it is respecting the 77.50. It's not really, going by it much. So I don't know what everybody's position is, but I think there's a little bit of an opening here to do some stuff. As close as we can get to the 77 and then get ready to reverse it. We could get it, call it wrong, I suppose, but I'll take that. I got it at 77.09 long. Now I'm going to see if we can pop back up towards 77.50. I'm looking at the market maker only. Well, I'm looking at the patterns too, but I'm not looking at the level 2. It'll throw you. It's a big split. So you got to use your skills here to scalp now. This is big time skills here. So I'm looking for it to break 6K as it goes up to, there's my 6K. I'm going to take that. What did I get? Oh, 27. I wanted it higher than that. Okay, that wasn't very good. I might try to get out of it. It didn't slip much, which was good. $24, $31, $23. I'm going to reverse. I didn't like the look of that. I'm back up to long now, 77.30 long. Reverse again. I'm 7.33, 77.33 short. Ouch, went the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. It seems like it's breaking higher suddenly. Does it break the 50? No. It just didn't do its move down like it had been doing, so that scares me a little. I'm not liking the look of this to be in a short position, quite frankly. It's kind of stair-stepping up a little bit if you look at the pattern. It keeps pushing the 77.50, the half dollar, a little stronger each time, like it's going to go long. I'm going to take a lesser loss there, 77.36 on a long move. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. It's stepping up here. So can it break this, or is it going to fall off again? So, you know, the volume dropped with the buyers, but the buyers still went up from that bigger move back here. So let's keep a close eye here. Numbers are a lot smaller, so it's not going to catch you with a big, as I look over at $200, but Well, I broke my 5K for the day, which is the plan. Most of you are lowest numbers 2,800. 2,800. There's still. I'm gonna still trade a while longer, so it is hard in here. So don't be hard on yourself here. This is hard. So. See if we can get any. Ouch. There is just not. This is a bullish engulfing that should have sent the stock up, and it kind of did. There's our hammer. There's an inverted. There's our hammer. That actually did reverse and go up. I'm not sure I caught that move, but now we're starting to go up here on this one a little bit. 34. If it breaks that 50, so I'm looking for it. How many times did it hit? Look at this, how well it's respecting this channel, guys. I mean, that's a really tight scalp to try to make money off of here. So look at how many buyers can see it. So it broke the 50 cent, right? And the buyers were strong last candle. So this is not a good time to reverse. You could sell out and make some money, or ride the move a little bit longer. I'm reversing there. I broke over 6K again. It seems like it was losing its way. So, I've got it at 77.41 short. 77.41 short, and it looks like I'm going to break down back to the 6, but you're not going to see me let it get below 5. Boy, that was some painful trading a few minutes ago. You guys are doing good. You're holding strong there. Some of these traders are newer, more beginners for this type of trading. I let them down a little bit, but this was hard in here. So any trader would have some difficulty with this stuff. And I think I was still thinking it was going to make bigger moves, and it just suddenly just stopped and just started doing this, and I was holding it. When you have this many shares, of course, you can be, 50 cents is a lot of money, so moves 50 cents when you have 1,500 shares. That's going to be, you're on the wrong side of that is not a good idea. So it didn't make it. My call would be this is going to drop. Let's see if it rests here. It did not make it up here, so let's see what happens, unless it's still got a few seconds left. So resting on it. Again, it just loves that 77.50. So we stay right around here, we're pretty safe. We just have to be on the right side of the move, What is happening right there with that move? Look at the volume drop off with the sellers. This is I'm getting ready to reverse here. On a short. Nope. That was a strong move. Okay. Yep. Changing my mind about that. See, this is a downward move still, guys, so just hang tight. There we go. Now you got some support right down there at $77 even, right in that area. There's 77.18. It's at 77.24 now. I'm holding. Wow. Okay. The sellers are actually gaining strength here, so this is where we can make back some of our money. Look at that. Nice. Can it break $77? I don't even actually have the dollar marked. There it goes. It broke $77. Everybody's got that, right? Okay. I'm going to take that reversal right there. So that could be a mistake. I banked the money. I'm now long again. So that was premature probably, but that was a lot of downward moves. So okay. So there we go. So this is actually a beginning a pattern right here. They call this a ladder bottom, and it's a sign of a reversal. So if this closes green, so let's see what happens here. Come on. want to get a look at this pattern. Come on, guys. Really, don't make me do this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's a ladder bottom. Okay, so this is a reversal. This should be a reversal, and it's also, this move right here is an inverted hammer, which is also a reversal. So you have two things that say reversing, which means it's going to go back up. Maybe. Well, that's what it's saying it's supposed to do. So I'm in a long position, 76.76, counting on a reversal. So let's see what happens. Might not, you know, I don't know, two patterns together that are both probably 70-80% of the time they call them right. I know I was working with the book, and they were taking all my notes from all the back testing I had done on all my patterns. I keep track of all that because I was to rate my, you know, to tell me how important I should take any particular pattern. I don't like to trust anything, any book anybody else says. There was a whole article about that from way back when, from that famous trader that died. But anyway, I shared all that, and then they used all these brain trust of people, and they rated every pattern. So anyway, my point is here it goes. This called out reversal with a ladder bottom and the inverted hammer, and it's exactly, now the distance it should go is the length of the ladder if you just take the ladder bottom. The inverted hammer is usually twice as much minimum of the length of the hammer. So we passed that minimum, but we're still going up. This is a great trade, so I don't want to lose it. You know, I think it should get up here, so I'm looking 77.50. I'm going to hold it unless it just really starts to drop. I'm just going to hold out. So most of you got, okay, so everybody's doing much better. Okay, good. I think everybody's got they're joking about making a car payment today. So don't lose your money here if this move is over. Don't lose the money if the move's over. So let's see. There it goes. There it goes where it's supposed to go. So I'm going to take that. That's over the 50 cents. So I don't know what I got it at, but I'm out, guys. I'm not in a position. I'm out. So you're on your own. Yep. So our lowest one is there, 3,800. And we have somebody over me, 9,100, and still going. Yeah, you held that move. You beat me. That's not fair. You should have, when I said, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, guys, if you like what you see, remember to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. We'll have a lot of this type of content. Let us know if this is the type of content that you like. And I've got to go and do other things and go on with my life, but hopefully this was enjoyable. So yeah, the patterns are important. The open strategy, typically you take the move and you get out. If you called it right, you just get out and count your blessings. You called it right, and that is when it breaks the pre-market low. So go in there and get that Trading Journal logbook where it has the rating system, or go to the video about that. But I'm going to link this entire platform layout again, as well as all those $1 Million Margin Club books onto this video like we usually do. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you want to find any particular video, just type in what you're looking for, like how to tell which way the market's going to go, how to speed up your platform, how to set up a chart, just how to build your own layout from scratch. You know, there's all these things, not to mention tons of trading archives that show you through demonstrations of trading how to trade these different strategies. But remember, trade in the sim first. Okay, guys? All right, see you soon.